on, everybody? I'm sure you're so used to hearing this awesome voice talk pro wrestling and doing all that stuff. Well, guess what? We're still doing that. But I figured now, because everything's on quarantine still, so things are a little wishy-washy. Things are obviously very much up in the air. I got a little extra time on my hands. And one thing I do, because I have a lot of time on my hands, is I like to cook. So today is going to be my debut episode of a cooking show. I guess a cooking show. More or less what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys some recipes. You can easily find them on our Facebook page. I'm going to eventually start posting them probably one a week. And I'm hoping to attach a video with it. So today we start with my famous chicken strips. So if you're not a fan of frying, I bet you I can walk you through it. I taught myself how to fry and then learned to master it over the years. The number one rule of frying food is don't have the heat all the way up. Plain and simple. Don't have it too low either. But you also don't want it at like a 9 to the point where the fucking thing is boiling, and yeah, we don't do that. So today, I'm going to show you guys how to do my chicken tenders. Okay. Step 1. Chicken. Bam! So, here's step 1. Step 1 is get chicken. As you see right here, it's 2.5 pounds of chicken breast tenderloins. If you can get this is probably the easiest way to do chicken strips. Like, super easy. Here's the ingredients you're going to use. Bam! That's obviously flour, breadcrumbs, panko breadcrumbs, Japanese style panko breadcrumbs. Give an awesome crunch to all chicken tenders. And like if you do like shrimp and stuff. But, so what I did here, this is about maybe just a hair over a cup of flour. Maybe just a little extra just because I used the half thing. And we're kind of low on flour over there, but a little over a cup of flour right here. If it's over 3 pounds, you want to do a cup and a half. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to add a half a cup of panko, and that's going to be the same no matter how much of this you do, unless you go over 3 pounds, then you'll up that a little bit. But up to 3 pounds, you only do want to do a half a cup. Because any more than that, and trust me, you're not going to be happy. Yeah, okay, so salt, obviously. Everybody has salt. Bam, paprika gives awesome color. Lots of ground pepper. This is garlic. That is onion. You want them both because they do great things. Then we put it in here. Alright, next step in the adventure. Bam, add breadcrumb. Bam, in it. Garlic. Onion powder. Paprika. There you go. First time filming shit. Bam! Pepper. Of course, salt. Can't forget the salt. If you have garlic salt, you can totally use garlic salt. This is the easiest way to mix stuff. Fucking lid on it. Okay, I got it. And you want to give it a shake. Oh, that shit in there. Okay. Bam! Look at that. Okay. Next thing we do is pretty simple. Oil. Remember, folks, we're deep frying. So it needs to be a hefty amount. Okay. Don't wussy out around here. We need more oil! I am so smart, I bought more oil! So I threw it in here. Now, here's the gimmick. Stupid crap. Look at that. Where's it at? 7, maybe a little above 7. When they say medium high, they're not joking. You don't want to go above 7.5. Alright. So you need 2 eggs. What you want to do is you want to scramble these eggs up. You want to get them nice and like Scrambly. One-handed life. You're not beating eggs, you don't make a bunch of noise. There you go. Now, before you deal with this, and put it in there, and in there, you want to make sure that's heated up. Because if it's not heated, you're wasting your time. Alright, not the greatest video. But up next, what we're going to do is we're going to take the chicken, dip it in the egg, put it in here, and we're going to throw some in the fryer. Dip it. You want to make sure all that excess runs off. Do you see all that excess trying to put off there? Do that. Give it a nice good few shakes. You don't want excess on there, otherwise you're just going to end up wasting your batter and it's going to get all nice and runny and goopy and it's going to do nobody no good. So dip one side, dip the other side. Grab excess. Use the sides. Don't go in there. We only want to do 5 a bowl. 2 more to go. For those listening in the background, yes, the Smart Mark is watching wrestling while cooking dinner. Actually supporting my man Harold, who loves to go live for those who don't have cable per se. Shout out to my man Harold. Harold Joseph Hunter the Third. Sophisticated. Remember, lid. The lid on, right? Give it a shake. Up and down, around. The point is getting them coated. That's to smack any excess off the lid. A little further away now. There we go. This has to be the way for right now. You always want to lay them down away from you. There's a lot of oil in this. We could probably do, I got 5 going right now. We can probably get away with 7 at the most, but I'm just going to do 1 more. Alright, we're back. I want you guys to look at this right here. Do you see what this is? This is like a cookie tray on the baking sheet. What you want to do, some people tell you like with fries, you want to put them on like a paper towel. Don't do that. Do this. You want to know why? Because this helps. They dry. They don't get fucking paper crap on them. They do this, and then it's perfect. Do this. You could also do this with everything you fry. Everything you fry. Alright. Oh. There we go. That's how they're cooking. They're going to do their thing. You want to give them time. When you feel like they're golden brown to the point where you want them, they're done. Now, you let them cool. If you cut them open, they're not done. They're perfect for the oven. Or even the microwave. But golden brown to where you want it any longer in the oil and you might mess them up. Okay, this is how they look after 1 flip. Not in a full 360, but how you just saw them to now. I flipped that uncooked side on the bottom. We're going to give it, say, about 3 minutes. When that's done, you're going to give them 1 more turn to give more of an eyeball look. If they're to your liking, you're done. If you're not, give them another couple minutes. If anything, 2 more per side. And then that's how you're going to end that. Alright guys, well this is the first 6. I hope the lighting is good enough for you to tell. I feel like these are like the perfect golden brown. I will admit to you that my eyes see them a little darker than it's showing right here on the screen. But this is only the beginning. We had a bunch. We still got a bunch to go. Let's keep it rocking. My man Harold 11 Dynamite in the background. Alright, that's the next batch. Alright, another batch going. Want to give you guys a sneak preview of the next video. Bam! French fries. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to properly fry some French fries. And we're going to season the crap out of them in a bomb way. By the way, some people are probably going to ask all the time, do you season this afterwards? No. The breading on it is seasoned aplenty. I feel like if you were to add more, you might overdo it. But again, these are for you. And if you want to maybe add a little salt on them or something, be my guest. Alright, so they're done. Some are a little darker than the others, but that just means your oil might be a little on the too high side. So try to take it down. I was doing, recording and prepping and all that stuff, but that does not mean that these are going to be any less good. They are just a little darker because, well, the oil was a little more on the burnt side. They're not burnt, just the oil cooked a little hotter. So, they're fully cooked all the way through, and yeah. Alright. Let's do French fries. First and most important, oil. We are going to be double frying fries, so we want not as much as we did the chicken tenders, probably about half. You can always go around and flip French fries. Okay, so upside is they're defrosted. Gotta open them now. Can't do this one-handed. Okay, bag's open. French fries inside. Clean hand. Defrosted French fries, or somewhat defrosted. Yes, I'm afraid of that. As it's okay to be. You don't. The whole point is you just don't want to get yourself with the oil because it is hot. So, but you do want a fair amount on there. Okay. Give them a good spread. Spread them around. Try to submerge them if you can. Get them all in there. If I could do that, drip a little extra oil off. If you could fit a couple more, fit a couple more. Just don't get too crazy because crowded. The more crowded it is, the less they cook. Now, this is a double fry. Double. So one, we fry these. When we're done, we put them on the same rack. Then, after we've cooked the whole bag, we take those that are cooked, because that's an empty tray, and those go over there. Those will be cooked. We bring them back over here, and we double fry them. And then what we'll do, we'll take our handy dandy big giant bowl here, and we flip them with seasoning. I'll show you how and what seasonings. Alright, you guys, so what I did not show you is me getting those in for the second fry. So the heat's still going on the oil, as you can tell. That is simply a first fry, if you can't tell how they're pretty golden, but they're not, like, done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump these in there, and then I'm going to use that bowl to toss those with seasoning. Put them in there. Okay. Tongs. I recommend tongs for frying everything. Unless like you're doing like shrimp and you got like one of those big metal mesh thingies, then that'll work. Yes, I'm making a giant mess. Okay. Well, that way my son doesn't eat it. Okay, so here's what I got. Bam. A little bit of onion, garlic salt skis, not onion. Garlic salt. Okay, you want to get it on there. You don't want to use this whole thing that I have because we're going to have a second batch. So you want to make sure there's still some left. I ran out of garlic salt. That's why I want to make sure I have some. I got a little bit of onion powder left. You just want to do just a hair. Not even that much. A little sprinkly. But I do like to do a fair amount of salt. And you really can't do salt if you don't add pepper. At least that's my own personal thing. So, nice coating. Again, want to get a big bowl. Give it a nice toss. You may lose a fry or two in the process. You got to work on your toss. When you're done with it, plate it. Wait for the next one. Alrighty, just like the last one. Hit it with the boom. Garlic salt or garlic powder. Tidbits of onion. Bunch of schmaltz. Give me a little more. And black pepper. There we go. It's a fried food frenzy.
Over here.
Over here.
At the side of the door to see if Savannah's in there.
Oh, that's what I did. So that's it, guys. That's gonna be like my first little cooking episode here. Those are my chicken tenders. I hope you enjoy this video. Remember, 375. You want a medium-high heat. You don't want to overdo the heat. But yeah, besides that, just keep an eye on them. Don't walk away. You are frying stuff. You know, you want to try to stay relatively close, at least in your kitchen. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging on and watching me do this. So, give it a try. If you want the actual ingredients and measurements, all that fun stuff, just check the description down below. It'll all be there, kind of like its own actual recipe. So, remember, before you're done, wash all the stuff and put it away so that way, you know, the wife's not yelling at you because you don't want to get yelled at. But again, I'll come back next time for my famous double fried French fries.